que esta atracción cerrará el domingo 23 de febrero. Con esto concluimos esta edición del Informe del Día. Muchas gracias por acompañarnos. Regrese aquí el día de mañana para obtener más información sobre todo lo que sucede en nuestra comunidad. Hasta entonces, feliz viernes, pásenla bonito y nos vemos aquí el día de mañana.
You're watching K34QB, Vail, Colorado.
Happy Friday. Welcome to this Friday edition of Good Morning Vail. I'm your host, Gretchen Pleshaw. I am very excited. We have an awesome show in store for you today. First of all, let's talk about that snow. Be safe when driving out there. There is a lot of snow and more to come, so I don't know, maybe get on out there and ski and shred your heart out, have some fun on the mountain. We have Ashley Carter. We love seeing her from Colorado Snow Sports Museum in studio today, and so much more fun. So sit back, grab that cup of coffee first, then sit back, because Good Morning Vail starts right now.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
This weather report is sponsored by Grand Hyatt Vail. Indulge in the bold flavors of Makoto at Grand Hyatt Vail. Make your reservations today.
Happy snowy Friday. Welcome to the TVA Weather Center. Let's take a look at the roads today and all that snow heading our way. 8 a.m. 27 degrees, a high of 37, and it's 50% of chance snow ongoing throughout the day because already we have snow here in the valley. So be safe on the roads out there. 8 a.m. 27 and snow showers, noon the same, 4 p.m. 36 and partly cloudy, and then 8 p.m. 27. It looks like the snow is going to let off a little bit there. Let's take a look at that I-70 corridor. Eagle 42 degrees with snow, Avon 39, Vail 37 and snow, and then Denver, as always, 43 and a little bit more sun. So we get sunshine and snow, whatever you want throughout Colorado today. Tonight, a low of 14 degrees, a few clouds, sunset at 5:49, winds light and variable. So it's going to be an awesome day. Get on out there, get on the mountain, ski and shred it up. Do some turns for me. I'm so jealous. Saturday, mostly sunny at 43. We see that sunshine, less snow. So again, if you love skiing in the sun like me, this is going to be the weekend to do so. Sunday, sunny at 46, low of 30. Monday, partly cloudy, 47. Tuesday and Wednesday, 47 and 38. So gorgeous weekend into early next week. Let's take a look at that Beaver Creek snow report. 4 inches in the last 48, 195 inches for this season total, and 59 inches for the base depth. Now, Beaver Creek lift hours, 8:30 to 4 p.m. Let's take a look at the snow report there. 24 lifts open, 174 of the trails are open, which means 98% of the terrain has been open this season. That is what we like to see. Head on over to Vail Mountain, 6 inches in the last 48, 246 inches for this season total. 78 inches for the base depth. Now on Vail Mountain, 8:30 to 3:30 p.m. are those lift operating hours. 31 lifts open, 274 trails open, 98% of the terrain open. I have to say it, this season has been awesome. I need to get up this weekend and ski more. I hope to see you out there. And keep it right here. We have Lens of the Day.
Lens of the Day is brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail and Goggle Bar.
This is my favorite part of the morning. I love getting to talk ski equipment because it gets me excited to get out there, and I hope it gets you excited to get out there. Now, you need vision as precision up there on the slopes. We like to say you can see, you can ski, so it's really important that you take care of your eyes. Now, I've got an Oakley flight deck here with a prism lens. The prism lens is a great technology in goggles. What it does is it starts with this rose-based tint, so you can see how my skin coming through is that pink tone. What that rose-based tint does is it allows you to see out there when the light gets a little bit flat, because those warmer tones really help to contrast those cooler tones. Then there are other colors added to the goggle, and what that's going to do is it's going to allow you to see when it's sunny out there. So this is a really great goggle lens if you're someone who doesn't like to change your goggle lenses. Now the flight deck is a little bit bigger of a frame, so as you look at it, it's a little bit bigger of a fit. It is a frameless goggle to give it that nice sleek look out there on the mountain. Now something else that's really nice about this, if you're someone who maybe you forgot your contacts on a day and you have to ski with your glasses, well, this is a goggle that you can use. It's over the glass, so you can see this cutout right here in the frame. That's going to allow your glasses to fit in there. Now we recommend that you don't ski with your glasses only because it can be a bit uncomfortable. Go to our friends at Eyepieces, get one of those great glasses inserts. They'll fit in a goggle just like this, or they even have really good custom ones. Now, if you're looking to get your hands on this incredible goggle, then make sure that you check out Eyepieces of Vail. They've got so many great and convenient locations throughout our community, and they'll help you find the perfect fit for your face.
Good morning, Vail.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Presents Nashville Roadhouse Live, where country meets rock and roll.
It's where I drank my first beer, where I found Jesus, where I wrecked my first car, I tore it all to pieces.
Join us every week for more live performances right here on Nashville Roadhouse Live.
TV8 Vail is expanding its distribution, and we want you to be the first to know. You can now find TV8 and our all-Spanish live stream Conecta en Vivo on Roku and Amazon Fire TV. Search the channel store for TV8 Vail and Conecta en Vivo on your device and add them to your list of favorite channels. And as always, you can continue to live stream on our website at tv8vail.com or find us on Spotify. At home or on the go, you'll never miss a minute of your favorite local programs on TV8.
TVA Vail is proud to announce the Wacky Winter Reading Program. We're asking children of all ages, K and even the teenagers going up to 12th grade, read 10 books or 1,000 pages by April 30th, 2025. You can find all the details on our website, tv8vail.com. Thank you to our sponsor, the lovely Eagle Valley Library District, where you can go pick up your book and have a great time. Have a great winter from your friends at TVA Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Thank you for joining us so early this morning. Now, when I wake up in the morning, I like to have a smoothie, maybe some milk, and Kim and I got in the kitchen and made some cashew milk. Let's check it out.
Well, here we are, switching it up today. I've got Gretchen in the kitchen with me, so
are you
very
nervous?
Exciting. No,
nervous?
I'm not nervous. I can get anybody through a recipe.
I know,
Piece of cake.
We have to laugh a little bit because Kim is very good at cooking and doing all the things. Gretchen here, not so much, but I am learning. So this is a good show for everyone, whether you're very good at cooking in the kitchen or you're a little bit like me and still learning. So there we
true.
go.
Well, I try to select recipes that are easy to replicate at home, that are quick in the kitchen, and that you can just get it done.
And this one I love,
and
too.
it makes everybody feel like they are an expert in doing a little extra pizzazz to whatever they're doing in the kitchen. So today, this is a fun one. We're making a homemade salted caramel cashew milk, which it sounds interesting, but you know, if you're trying to avoid like dairy, sometimes having a nut milk is a good way to do it. And this is a great and easy recipe to make.
And you can save some dollars on the recipe as well, because when you go to some of your local coffee shops and get this all the time, which we love local, and it's you need to support, but I could save some money with
true.
this.
I
So
mean, you
it's
can
good.
even start a nut milk stand, whatever, you know. We're in summertime. There's always ways to be an entrepreneur and to be a business owner. So what I love about this recipe is that most likely you probably have most of these ingredients in your pantry.
Yes.
So there are certain ways you can kind of spice it up. It only takes about 2 to 3 minutes to make in totality.
Okay.
So we'll just go ahead and get started. So it involves simple ingredients: water, cashews, key ingredient there. And then some sort of sweetener. You can use dates, but if you don't have dates, you can use like agave or honey. And we're going to go ahead and make it with some agave just so you can kind of see what that's like. And then some sea salt as well. And you don't have to put as much into it, especially if your nuts are salted, but you want to try to buy unsalted nuts. So I literally had all of this in my pantry, and we're just going to whip it together.
I love that, because I was just thinking I have all of it except for the cashews. So that's brilliant.
Now you might just keep your cashews on hand, piece of cake. So we're going to go ahead and get started. This makes about 2 liters of cashew milk, and it actually also stays in your fridge for about a week. You'll probably go through it pretty quickly once you try it. It's quite delicious. So we'll go ahead and get started. We need about 1.5 cups of cashews. So I'm going to let you go ahead and measure it out. We've got 1.5 cups of cashews. So these are unsalted cashews. Hopefully this will be just enough. It'll probably be about a jar. So you do 3 of these. You can just pour it over here if you want to, and it's okay if it's not perfect. Yeah, we'll just kind of guesstimate.
I think that's
was probably about 1/2 cup. So we'll just keep pouring it all in there. Just keep going. And the best part about using,
let's do it all.
Why not? Do it all. There's no
There
point
we go.
in saving it. We got a little bit left in there. We'll just dump it all in. So cashews are great because other nut milk, sometimes you have to soak the nuts overnight. But with cashews, optional, don't have to do it. It creates a nice creamy texture as well as like kind of like a coconut milk.
So you just dump the whole thing in?
So basically we're dumping all of that in here, and then we're going to add about 6 cups of water. So we actually have, and this is cold water, so you want to make sure that's cold. We've got it all measured out. You know, we couldn't fit 6 cups in our carafe. So we've got the excess in this other cup here. So we're just dumping all of the water into the food processor or blender. And what's great about cashew milk, it's supposed to be creamy, so we don't have to strain this at all, unlike other milks when you're making it from scratch. So this looks great. Then we are going to add about, we're going to do about 1/2 teaspoon of salt. So we've got some salt here, and you should use a good sea salt. I love this brand of salt. You can actually, you can do it either way you need to do it. You can take the lid off.
I get nervous that way, Kim. I've done not the best.
You're crushing
here we
it, just
go.
like
we'll
that.
Just go like this.
And it's okay if it's a little salted because this is the salted caramel.
Yeah,
milk,
we
right?
want this.
I love this brand of salt. This is the Redmond's Real Salt.
Oh, I've had this before.
This is my favorite. I actually order it directly if it's not in the stores, and I have it shipped to me. And this is the only salt.
Do you think that's enough? That's good.
I think that's great for salt. And then we're going to do about 1/2 cup of agave. So we'll go ahead and add that in. And we'll just kind of add the agave in. It'll be nice and sweet. Now, if you were doing it with dates, you can pour a little bit more in there. Yeah,
I feel like very Vanna White right now.
There you
I'm
go.
like,
She's looking great. This is your area of expertise. This is what you do, right? You do the modeling, you show off the goods. It's great. It's wonderful.
I love you. And pretty soon I'll learn how to cook because of Kim. I like
you
it.
are learning it. And then we're actually going to put about we've got 1/2 teaspoon. We're going to put like,
oh, cool.
We'll just kind of estimate. I'll tell you when.
Okay.
Yeah.
I trust you.
To me, I like the more vanilla, the better, in my opinion.
Agreed.
And most things. So I would,
Oh, sorry.
You can just dump it all in there. Just straight in there.
Should I do a little more?
Just do a little more, yeah. I'll tell you when. Good. Okay, that'll work. We are going to rock and roll.
You said you like the vanilla, so
I do.
did the vanilla.
And honestly, it will give a great flavor to it regardless. You can never go wrong with too much vanilla.
I agree.
So the best part about this is like we're just going to blend it for 2 to 3 minutes.
That's so easy.
And then that is literally the easiest. So we're gonna go ahead, and I have a fancy Ninja blender that I love to use.
I love this, okay.
It's similar to like a Vitamix, it does about the same thing. So we're just gonna go ahead and blend it. And apologies for the kitchen noises.
I know,
we'll
we'll talk very loud.
Well, we're spilling it all over the place. You know, that's okay because
It's part of the fun of cooking.
We did put a lot of water into it, and we'll just kind of blend it nice and low. Yep, we'll pulse it out a little bit.
Well, and I think that's the fun thing about cooking, right? Is like you kind of have to just, like you said, it's sometimes fun not to always measure everything and just throw things in there.
It's true. And we'll just kind of keep blending it together, and it'll just look great. And we'll drink it, test it out, and see how it looks. But
I'm excited.
We're spilling it all over the place because we put a little bit too much in the food
Happy
processor.
spring.
That's exactly right.
Oh, and it's National Laugh Day or Comedy Day, right?
It is National Let's Have a Laugh Day.
And we're having a laugh.
And we're just going to keep blending it and blending it.
It looks pretty good.
It looks great. I'll just sit here and hang out, blend it. You can see it spinning.
Hey, we're doing well. I'm proud.
You can check out the consistency.
So, Kim,
there.
let me ask you one question.
Sure.
How will we know when it is about done? Because
you're just going to blend it. Like usually, you blend it for about 2 minutes,
okay.
2 or 3 minutes, and then it'll be ready to go. And if you don't like the consistency, you can always strain it out.
Oh, cool. Okay,
but it should turn out pretty good here. And then if you wanted it to not turn like a brownish color, you can use a clear vanilla.
Oh, cool. Okay. And I use all the vanilla, so it's going to be
exactly. We're just blending it.
Yum. I'm excited. It smells very vanilla-y.
It smells wonderful. It smells like salted caramel cashew milk.
It really does. I'm excited about it. Well, and I didn't realize how easy it is. This is so simple.
All right. Let's see here.
And for people that might not have this kind of a heavy duty at home, because I have just a regular blender,
totally okay.
It's the same exact situation.
Just throw it into the blender, and then if you wanted to strain it to make it a little bit of a better texture, you can strain it through like a cheesecloth.
Okay.
If you don't even have a cheesecloth, you can put a paper towel into the liner of like your pasta strainer.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I've done at
times. So you can do this anyway. You don't need to have that.
You don't have to have the most expensive blender to do it.
I'm like, that's awesome.
Yeah. Yep. It's looking good. So we're going to blend it just a little bit more.
Okay.
Just to get it going.
I'm excited to try this.
And I think
it looks about done.
Let's see what it looks like.
What do we think?
It looks like cashew milk, for sure, as we spill it all over the place. But you know what? Part of being in the kitchen is getting messy. That's how I look at it. So we'll try just
part
a
of the
little bit.
fun.
This is going to be the fun part because I'm not doing it in a normal blender. So
oh yeah,
this might be fun. You know what? We'll try it later and we'll tell you how it tastes. But we've got a lot happening on the rest of the show. We'll be right back after this.
Good morning, Vail.
Are you looking to spice up your career life? Well, then TV8 Vail is looking for some part-time hosts. There's no better way to start your morning than here with the TV8 and Good Morning Vail team. You can email your resumes to Danielle at tv8vail.com, and that way you can be part of the fun.
Discover the perfect blend of style and performance in your eyewear at Eyepieces. With convenient locations in Vail Village, Lions Head, Beaver Creek, Edwards, Basalt, and Snowmass, Eyepieces is the destination for luxury eyewear and high-performance optics. From iconic brands to the latest in sport frames and snow goggles, we have the eyewear to match your mountain lifestyle. Plus, we offer prescription lens services, including eye exams, custom lenses, and prescription goggles for your mountain adventures. Visit us today to experience the art of vision. Eyepieces, serving the Vail Valley's vision needs for over 40 years.
Take the first game every one of us played in the schoolyard. Turn up the degree of difficulty to maximum, and then let loose some of the fastest and most agile athletes in the world to go one-on-one in what you have is the most extreme pursuit contest you've ever known. It's intense, it's addictive, and there's only one rule. Don't get caught.
If you haven't seen work chase tag before, here's how it works.
2 teams of up to 6 athletes compete in a series of one-on-one chases. Each chase lasts up to 20 seconds and has 1 chaser and 1 evader.
Opportunity to points on the board! Oh!
Whoever wins the duel stays on as the evader, and teams get 1 point for each evasion they make.
And it looks like the opening point for this contest.
It's the best of 16 chases to win the match, with a sudden death chase-off required to break any ties. It's win or go home from now on. Don't miss it.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to this Friday edition, very snowy Friday edition of Good Morning Vail. I have the woman that we all love. I know I have to think of really cool things to say because you're the spirit animal, the heart, the soul of the Colorado Snow Sports Museum. Ashley, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great. It's
Every
snowy,
time.
but it's good. Every time, I know. Like,
well, and I love this too because with the snow, obviously, we all know the pass is closing, everything's happening, and you were like, I'll be there. I got you. We're good. Because this weekend is a big weekend.
it is.
You
It
gotta
is
tell us what's happening, Ashley.
It's a legacy weekend for the 10th Mountain Division.
That's
So
huge.
It's always, the Battle of Riva Ridge was February 18th and 19th.
Okay.
So legacy weekend always is around then.
Okay.
But this year is the 80th anniversary
Ooh.
of the Battle of Riva Ridge.
80
So
years.
yeah,
That's
pretty crazy.
insane. That's so cool.
So the soldiers from Fort Drum, New York, that's where the current 10th Mountain is located.
Okay.
They come down this weekend.
Oh, wow.
We've already done a lot of events with them. We just had the band in the museum yesterday.
Wow.
They were going to play outside, and it was dumping snow, so
Oh,
they
so
were.
gorgeous.
Their jazz band was playing inside the Hall of Fame, and it was really cool.
Now I feel like because the snow has been pretty amazing the past couple of days, it is the universe because these men, is it just men, correct?
There are some women.
Okay, men, I'm glad you said that.
Yep.
Men and women are such powerful beings and have such amazing stories. I've sat, we were speaking about the man that passed just a little bit ago, and I remember meeting him and sitting with him, and I think everyone knows, but just sitting and listening to the stories, and it's pretty inspiring, pretty cool.
Yeah, it's. I actually heard a couple of the current soldiers say they're like, I'm proud of what I'm doing and all this, but I haven't had that unit super pride until I came here to Vail and saw the foundation of the 10th Mountain. So it's a pretty cool thing, and there's a ton of them here. They have a ton of events happening this weekend.
That's awesome.
They did the Hail to Vail ski-in. They had to modify the route because of avalanche danger and all
Right.
that, but
Smart.
they hiked from Camp Hail to Vail essentially with
Wow.
a different route into that, and then skied down Riva Ridge to finish because the
Okay.
anniversary of Riva Ridge.
This is powerful. I don't know most people are my age. I'm older than you that could do that. That's amazing.
Yep.
Oh, that's pretty awesome. That's so
Yeah.
cool. And so this whole weekend is kind of like paying tribute to these amazing men and women.
Absolutely. There's so many things happening. Like I said, we had the band in there,
Yeah.
which they did have their little barber quartet, which is really goes back to the original they did. They modified some of the original songs. Apparently they were a little spicy. So
Isn't that funny? I'm like, yep, spicy, like that, like that.
But they were there doing their thing. We've got events at the museum. There's things happening on the mountain.
Cool.
We have an event today.
Okay.
We have the author of the new book called Ski Climb Fight. It's all on the 10th Mountain. Super great for gearheads. Talks about all the gear, the equipment, the things they did.
awesome.
And he's going to be doing Unknown Tales of the 10th. That's an event. It's a ticketed event.
Okay.
But anyone is welcome. You can go to our website website to get tickets.
And so that's today at 5:30 to 7.
Yep.
Okay, that's awesome. And if someone, is just around and they are like, hey, I want to go, they can walk up and purchase.
Absolutely.
Okay, cool.
Yep,
That's
we would
awesome.
love to have people there. And then tomorrow we have a really cool thing happening. We have some people from the World War II Foundation. They're going to come. It's a free event to the public at 3 o'clock tomorrow. And he's going to break down like the Battle of Riva Ridge. We all know the battle. We've heard of it.
Right.
But they're going to talk about how it plays into the role of the entire war. And like what it really did and all of those details. And hopefully learn things that none of us know. Because everyone here, like, Riva, the longest round on Vail is Riva.
Totally.
Like, we know those things.
Yes.
You see the 10th everywhere. But this is going to really, really break it down. Like, it's cool that they reached out to us. The foundation was like, we'd love to do this.
That's amazing.
And we said, absolutely.
History buffs are going to be so excited about this.
Yes.
And I feel like I know someone that does trivia sometimes. You could throw it in there. This is good. I like this.
I
like
some
this.
trivia. Yes, yes.
That is amazing. And I have to say, for them to reach out to you is such an honor. That's a big deal. And you guys have made such a big name for yourself. This is so cool. The event's in honor of the 10th Mountain Division. And I love that the Colorado Snow Sports Museum is a huge part of this. I
Absolutely.
mean,
Colorado Snow Sports wouldn't exist without the 10th Mountain. Like, they contributed to over 60 ski hills when they came back, whether they founded it, started it, in the ski patrol, working with it.
See, and I don't know if people always connect that, which is interesting. Okay.
So when they come in the museum, and I'm like, our first exhibit is a military museum. Why? For snow sports, they are the foundation. I mean, they trained
really cool.
20 miles from here. And when they came back, as you know, Pete Seibert, who founded Vail, was in the 10th. And over 60 ski hills. The co-founder of Nike was in there. Petzl came out of it. Sierra Club, Knowles.
See, I need to educate myself because this is cool. I'm like, educate myself, girl. That is so interesting.
You can come watch the documentary. We have a 45-minute documentary that's going to tell you the connection specifically to snow sports as well.
Is that documentary going to be running throughout? I mean, is that something I can do? Okay.
We play it every day on loop. All day long.
And I know exactly the spot you're talking about. It's funny, I can close my eyes and walk in. I know every nook and cranny at this point. But it's forever changing, which I love too, because I know the areas, but like I remember the last time I went in, what was there. And every time I say the same thing, I'll be like, oh, it's new. Like I'm so shocked. I'm like, you change it up all the time, which is what I love. Yeah. Because someone that comes maybe once or twice a year, you're going to get something new every time, which is cool. Yeah.
And within the 10th Mountain exhibit, a couple years ago, we updated, we have a digital roster essentially. So it's our letters home display. You can look up stuff. So like, of course, there's Sandy Treats photos, letters, that kind of stuff. But any descendant or anyone that knows someone that had a family member there, you can look up their names and see all the soldiers that were in the 10th Mountain for World War II.
That's really powerful. That's a little emotional.
There's been a lot of tears that have happened in there in good ways. It's a total surprise to them, and they get to see it. Breaks down the unit, the regiment, all their ranking, all of that. And
that's really special. That's really, really cool. Okay, so now I don't want to get too emotional. It's a Friday. I'm like, reel it in, Gretch. What exactly do we have going on? Because I know there's a lot this whole weekend.
So I mean, like I said, we have our event at the museum. This schedule is on our website, and then also if you go by the museum, we made these little flyers to hand out to everyone.
That. So you actually can look and see, have it pocket flyer.
Yep, we got a QR code on there to buy tickets to ticket events and whatnot.
Awesome.
So we have our event tonight, and then tomorrow's kind of the big thing you can do. They're doing a meet and eat with the soldiers as well up on the mountain. That's at Midvale, Sarge's right there at Midvale. I think that's at 11. Yeah. So you can go up there, meet with them, check that all out, and
this
then
is making me emotional. I don't know. I'm like, this is really powerful.
And then 3 to 5, that's when we have our World War II Foundation guy talking about the Battle of Riva Ridge.
Cool.
And then tomorrow's also the parade, right? They do that ski down torch. It's usually Fridays. They did Saturday this week.
It's cool. You've obviously seen that.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
So they'll have the old Willie's Jeep out there. It will be current 10th soldiers in it this weekend.
Wow.
We stay open till 8 because people usually end up in the museum chatting with soldiers, connecting, all of that kind of stuff.
Oh, how neat.
And then Sunday is when they do, weather permitting, they land that Black Hawk up on top of Vail Mountain. They're saying 11 to 1, so I think it'll land around 11. And then there's a Ski Troopers Cup that you can watch at 2:30. And you can watch that right down there by the gondola one.
Okay, so I'm sorry because I've lived here for 11 years. Has this just gotten bigger and bigger? Because I don't remember it being this involved. I remember
I think it's got bigger and bigger over the years. Okay. I think it took some time and got really connected with the current 10th Mountain.
Yes.
But because it's a huge unit,
right,
and only so many soldiers get to come, and all of them seem really, really grateful that they get to come here, see it, and then they get to ski our wonderful champagne powder compared to the east.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yes. I'm like, we act like we did it. We're like, yes, we did. Thank you.
Yes,
That's
they've all been raving about the skiing.
Oh,
so
how
yesterday,
exciting.
some of the band members were in their ski boots playing because they came off the mountain skiing and then played in the band.
As they should. I'm like, that is what we're here for.
Yep.
So Ashley, if everyone, well, when, I shouldn't say if, when everyone wants to know the information, they can swing by the Colorado Snow Sports Museum, get a little pocket. I love this, that it's
so
little.
cute,
No, that's
right?
amazing, because you can put it and look, and I love it. Scan the QR code, get tickets, know what's
Just
going
info.
on, and also on your website as well. And you do such a good job. The Instagram as well is like amazing.
Yeah.
You guys have all.
It's a good collaboration of
Yes,
stuff.
all the resources. So I am excited. Are you going to be at most of these events this weekend?
Yeah, I will be. I mean, we're planning on going up tomorrow to meet all those soldiers. I mean, we've met most of them. They come in and they think we have better swag in our gift shop than they do up at Fort Drum. So they're getting all our hats and all our things. So
I love it. Well, as always, Ashley, thank you. I'm sure we will be seeing you again very soon, and you'll have even more to tell us. But I really
I'll be
appreciate
here.
you. And everyone, go check out Ashley at the Colorado Snow Sports Museum. And such an awesome, powerful thing, the 10th Mountain. Keep it right here. We have more Good Morning Vail to come.
Good morning, Vail.
Hello, my name is Jeffrey Morgan. I'm with Ron Byrne and Associates. And today I'd like to welcome you to Mine House and Mi Casa, a premier bed and breakfast right here at the base of Beaver Creek Mountain. Let's go inside.
This property is currently being run as a bed and breakfast with 20 bedrooms, all with ensuite bathrooms. Right now we are standing in Mi Casa, and next door we also have Mine House. A wonderful opportunity to own a turnkey hospitality business, but it's also an opportunity to own it as a private residence. It can be sold all as one or in individual pieces, however you choose.
So now that we've had a chance to show you these two amazing properties, Mi Casa and Mine House,
We would love the opportunity to show you in person. Give us a call.
Coming at you from around the world. The biggest names in sports, entertainment, and business.
Here we go.
Yeah, there's no way.
Exclusive access and one-on-one conversations.
Yeah, you guys really did some deep research.
I don't think we should give him any more information.
In depth with Graham Bensinger.
Hi there. Are you ready to explore famous neighborhoods from New York City to Kentucky? Watch The Neighborhood with host Nicole Newman. Featuring famous people, unique history, and delicious places to eat and drink. Our viewers get an inside personal look at each neighborhood. With each episode we learn, grow, laugh, and live like a local, not just a visitor. Welcome to The Neighborhood. Check your local program schedule and tune in.
Ready to power up for summer? Whether you hike, bike, golf, or just want to feel great, get ready for summer with Mountain Recreation. Sign up for our Power Up for Summer promo and get 4 personal training sessions, a nutrition consultation, and exclusive recovery group access, all for $250 at the Gypsum Rec Center. Register by February 24th for March sessions or March 24th for April. Sign up at mountainrec.org or visit the Gypsum Rec Center front desk. Mountain Recreation. Active, healthy, together.
Hello, everyone. I'm Raisa Pascal. And I'm Andrea Jackson. Welcome to Life, Love, Shopping. Have any personal stories you can share?
Do I? Yes, I do.
So even though you work for some good deals, too good to miss on flash deals now, check this out.
Studies show spending time outdoors can help with depression, lowering blood pressure, and overall health and happiness.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to the TVA Weather Center. Happy snowy Friday. Let's take a look at what's going on outside today. 8 a.m., 27 degrees, a high of 37, 50% chance of ongoing snow throughout this Friday. Winds west to southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Now, 8 a.m., 27 degrees, snow showers throughout the next couple hours. Noon, you're going to see those snow showers, a little bit warmer temperatures. 4 p.m., 36 degrees and partly cloudy. And then 8 p.m., the snow letting off a little bit, 27 degrees and partly partly cloudy. Great day to get on out there and hit the slopes. Eagle, 42 degrees and snow. Avon, 39 and snow. Vail, 37, the same snow throughout the day. In Denver, 43 degrees and sunshine. So if you want that sun, you can head to Denver. We love the snow, so keep it in Vail. Tonight, low 14 degrees, a few clouds, sunset at 5:49 p.m., and winds light and variable. Let's take a look at that 5-day forecast. It looks like no snow, but lots of sunshine, which we love too. Saturday and Sunday, mostly sunny, 43 and then 46 degrees, so getting even warmer. Monday, a little bit of that cloud coverage, partly cloudy and 47. Tuesday, 47, and then Wednesday, 38 degrees. So I love skiing in snow and sunshine, so we get the best of both worlds here in Vail. And speaking about sunshine and snow, the lenses you choose for your goggles are so very important. Let's take a look at Eyepieces of Vail.
If you're looking for some great goggles, prescription lenses, any eye needs, well, then Eyepieces of Vail has got you covered, and I'm here with the expert, Tyler Moore. Good morning, Tyler.
Good morning. How are we doing today?
You know, I'm always excited to be here. I'm always excited to hear what you have to say because there's so much that you can learn so quickly here at Eyepieces.
It's a fun selection to work with, and there's quite a bit of it. So, yes, there is always something new to learn, and we're always happy to help out anybody learn whatever they need to.
Which I think is so important. And so let's talk about, as people who wear prescription glasses, how hard it can be when you're hitting the slopes to deal with your prescription.
That can be a big uphill battle for a lot of people. You know, it's really common for people to come in, you know, what goggles fit over my glasses? How do I keep my glasses from fogging while wearing them with goggles? You know, anybody that is visually challenged and needs their prescription with slopes is definitely fighting an uphill battle. However, here at Eyepieces, we do try to make it as easy as possible, and we have some of the best solutions for prescription goggles in America.
Which I think is so wonderful because you can call ahead of time. You can give your prescription to the eyepiece experts and they will get them in the goggle. So by the time you get here, your goggle is ready to go.
Correct. Yes. A little heads up is always a great thing to give us. However, if you do find yourself coming up here and you don't know about it, a lot of prescriptions for prescription goggles with the anti-fog coatings, we can have out same day or next day a lot of times. So even if you forget to call, there are certain solutions that we have that we can get you in really fast to make sure that we are maximizing your time out on the slopes.
Which I think is so wonderful, and it just shows your love of the mountains, your love of people's vision, and your love of the people. So let's kick off with this goggle here.
For sure, yeah. Speaking of the fast option, this is also the most common way that we do this. This is a prescription insert that fits in pretty much any goggle. So I have it in this one, it can go in that one, it can go in literally anything on the wall back here, or if you already have a set of goggles you like, we can just pop this in. We do this in your prescription with an anti-fog coating, which is going to be, you know, typically missing on your glasses, which is why they're so prone to fogging under your goggles. And then this is just going to be more comfortable, it's safer for you, and you don't have to worry about busting or like getting your frames all bent out of shape. You know, so there really is a lot of great benefits to a specific like prescription goggle.
And maybe you just bought new goggles. Maybe you have a pair that are tried and true that you don't want to get rid of. Well, then this is that perfect solution.
It's that perfect solution. It literally just pops out and then we can just pop it into whatever little goggle. This is great too if you have a goggle with interchangeable lenses. You know, it just can stay in there. You swap the lens from your dark to your light one or vice versa, and you're back on the slopes having a good time.
It's that simple. Now, if someone's looking for something maybe a little more high technology than that, that's also an option.
Correct. Yes, that is the most common way that we just went over. I think the most advanced and the newest way, and we are the exclusive partners with this company out of Austria for the United States market. This is called SKX Optical Solutions. This is really cool. It's actually built into the back lens of the goggle itself. We have this available in a couple models. This Evil Eye is a great one. This new iteration solves the dual lens question that a lot of people had. So you just take this nice little piece off for super cloudy days, and then this shield piece here just clicks right back on and is photochromatic, means it gets lighter and darker based on the conditions. So this is an extremely versatile set of goggles with the best goggle prescription solution on the market.
Right.
Yeah.
Of course, which makes it so nice because then people know they're getting the best quality. You guys are one of the exclusive representations, like you said, so this is one of those moments that you're not going to want to miss here at Eyepieces.
Correct. You know, we scour the globe pretty much trying to find the best optical solutions for our customers. And when it comes to goggles, this is really a great one that we were able to import and bring to the States. And it works hands and above better than any other system out there.
And then, of course, there's another piece of technology that you have here that is so spectacular. You're so stoked about it. Let's talk.
Yep. This is really cool, too. This is a brand called Out Of. They're based in Italy, and this is the Electra. So this is their electrochromic goggle, which sounds like a mouthful, but essentially what it's doing is it's using solar power to run an electric current through the lens that instantaneously tints the lens darker or lighter based on how much sun is hitting this goggle. And this technology works. We sold out of these last year. We're probably going to sell out of them again this year. And we have gotten nothing but the best feedback from our customers on this. Super cool. And this is also a goggle that is available with this SKX prescription insert as well. So if you really wanted the best in the market, this guy, hands down, is one of the coolest goggles out there.
Which I think is so wonderful, and this is the one-stop shop to take care of the prescription, the lens, everything that has to go into this to make it work for you.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. One-stop shop makes it super easy and simple, and you're going to be having a blast on the slopes when you can actually see the terrain and be comfortable. You know, the more confident you are, the better you can see, the better you are going to ski.
Which I think is really important. And then, of course, après. It's always a big thing here. Everyone loves a good après session. And to do so, you want to look your best during après.
Of course. I mean, après, like, I think après, sunglasses, you know, fashion, it all just goes hand in hand to have, like, a best time out there. So in front of me right here, I have two of my favorite brands that we carry. We have a little bit of Makita, based out of Germany, and then the Jacques-Marie Mage brand is a great partnership that we have. This stuff's really hard to find, and we have a lot of it.
So really, you're the exclusive place to come for so many great options. And something that people don't know is they can get their prescription checked with you guys.
Correct. Yes, they can also do that. We have a great doctor, Dr. G, that comes in on Tuesday, Thursdays. He starts in Edwards in the morning, and then he moves to Vail around 3 p.m. It's really easy to get your prescription done, and then right when you get that done, you can just come out and shop the best selection of glasses you've ever seen.
That's what I like to do. I like to get my prescription, have them check my eyes, make sure everything is looking good, and then come chat with you, the experts who are going to help me find the perfect fit for my face and the style that I'm going to like most to wear every day while I'm out and about doing my everyday thing.
Exactly. And, you know, whether it's everyday, sport, fashion, office, we have so many great frames and, like, lens options for these certain specific, uses that we can find something that you'll be super happy with and will allow you to just perform your best.
Now let's quickly talk about the fact that you can put prescription lenses in these sunglasses too.
Correct. Yeah, so anything is RXable for the most part in our stores. And not only that, if you see some, like, really fun, like, tints or want to go really wild with, like, a certain color in your prescription, we can have a lot of fun with that as well too.
Everything is for you to make personal to yourself.
Exactly. Yes. We want it to be tailored to you, the customer, so that you leave with something that's, like, very, you know, individual and that, like, speaks to you as, like, the wearer, so that you have something that's, like, really unique and truly yours.
It's like buying art for your home. You make sure that you're in love with it. You guys do the same thing here at Eyepieces with glasses.
Exactly. That's a great way to put it.
Now, if people are interested in stopping by any one of your great locations, let's go over where you're located and the hours of operation.
Of course. Right now, we're up at our Gondola 1 location. We're right here in Vail Village next to Gondola 1. We have one across from Solaris, another one over at the Stone and Out building. So 3 here in Vail Village. We also have Lion's Head at the Arabelle, Beaver Creek by the skating rink, and then Edwards at Edwards Corner by, like, Hovey and Harrison. And then 2 more if you find yourself over in Roaring Fork Valley. We can even help you out over there.
Which is incredible. Tyler, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us, always giving us some wonderful information, some new technology to learn about, and inspiring us to get the best fit for our face.
Exactly. Thank you for having me.
Make sure that you stop by any one of the convenient Eyepieces locations. That way you can get your prescription looked at, you can get some new goggles, you can see what is on the market because they've got so many exclusive frames, glasses, goggles, everything you need. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show.
Good morning, Vail.
Join us on board the Leadville Railroad Winter Express. Stay cozy in our heated lounge cars. Marvel at the stunning winter landscape. Sip delicious hot chocolate. Don't forget to check out our new specials. Book today at leadvillerailroad.com.
The season starts when Nate Dogg, Trailer Tom, and friends have started the season at Farming.
There it is, the white ribbon of living.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And on that very first chair, two very familiar faces who've been in line for 2 days.
My name is Nate Dogg, N-A-T-E, D-O-G-G-G-G.
My name is Trailer Tom.
Nate Nadler and Tom Miller live nearby.
I feared nothing but not getting first chair.
Second chair nightmare.
Yeah, second chair nightmare.
My goal is to continue to fight for this first chair as long as I'm physically able. First chair coming at us one more year.
Now, if you're not on the slopes today, something I love to do is to curl up by the fire and read a book. And one of the coolest things I've heard about thus far in Vail is the Bookmobile. Let's take a look about all things Bookmobile.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are anything like me, you love checking out one of our local libraries through the Eagle Valley Library District. Well, now you're going to get to have the libraries come to you, maybe at one of your neighborhoods, with the new Bookmobile. And to tell us all about it, we have Tegan Davis with the Eagle Valley Library District, and we're actually inside the Bookmobile right now. Are we the first ones in?
You are.
One of the first few?
Yep, one of the first. That's not staff. Yes, absolutely.
Tegan, thank you so much for greeting us here today inside the Bookmobile, Eagle Valley Library District. Newest initiative, and it's going to be out in the community soon, and we're coming here today to learn all about it. So let's kind of take us back in time a little bit and tell us how the idea of the Bookmobile started and kind of where was this seed planted to have it here now?
Yeah, so we've done a few community surveys that are statistically valid, and in 2014 and 2021, and the responses we keep receiving from some of our community members is that our branches, which are in Avon, Eagle, and Gypsum, are hard to get to. So our district is rather large. So we're at Dow Junction all the way up to the top of Tennessee Pass. We got Bond, Burns, Sweetwater. We go all the way to Dot Sarah. Zero.
Yes.
So our district is rather large, and so for some people it takes them 50 miles to get to the nearest branch.
Got it.
So the idea sprung from patrons' needs and requests of how to get library materials to them.
Right.
And so the bookmobile
Here we
is
are.
one way to do it. And so the bookmobile was purchased 2 years ago, and because of supply chain demand issues, it took it a while to actually get built. This is a custom build for us.
Yes. I know that I've been talking to you and a few other staff members about this for a while now, so I know it's been a work in progress, and I know that you guys have been working hard to get this bookmobile up and running, and I love kind of that at the core of this is just making the library more accessible to those who, like you said, maybe it's a little bit of a drive for them to get to the community, to the library. They can now maybe have it at one of their communities.
Yeah, we're going to come to them and provide the services hopefully that they need, and so this is staged at the moment as like a library. So we're bringing the library to our patrons.
Bringing the library to the community. I love that. There's tons of books in here already.
There are.
How is this all going to work, or how is it all functioning? How is it all arranged in here? Tell us a little bit about in here.
So again, it's just like a little library.
Okay.
So when you walk in, we did create these handholds for the kiddies.
Yes, I love that.
To help them come in. So bringing a little bit of rock climbing culture into the library. We have teen fiction. We've got our movies. We got large print. We've got nonfiction. We've got our adult materials. We've got our children's materials, and then we have it all in here. So it's just like if you were to come to the library, it's just a little bit smaller. And then we'll have our computers set up so you can put things on hold. So if we swing by .0 and we have your holds, we'll be able to deliver them as well. And then we have our tech in here, so we'll have computers, hotspots. Again, little library. We're hoping to bring all the things in some of our bigger branches on a smaller scale to the communities. And then you can come in, you can check out. We have a two-way door, so you'll be able to leave this way. If you need accessibility, this actually goes down, so it's an accessibility ramp. Again, we got our adult fiction large print, so we got our early readers, we got picture books. So again, little library coming to you. Yeah,
exactly. I love that it really is like a little library in here, so folks will be able to come in, browse, check out just like they would at the library. The process is pretty much the same exact thing as if you were to check out inside the library.
Put things on hold, we'll bring them to you, and then in the spring, summer, we're going to start programming, and so in these communities, hopefully we'll be bringing some story times and some other community programs, and we just want some feedback so we know what people want.
Yeah. So if folks want to, once this is up and running, come check out a book, they will need a library card just like they would inside the library.
And it's really easy to get. So we just need photo ID so that we know that you are you, and you can get a library card, and then you can check out all this fun stuff.
Awesome. So when are you all planning on getting the bookmobile out in the community, out in the different neighborhoods? When can we expect to see y'all?
You will see us on the road in 2025, hitting all the communities, and then you'll be able to learn our stops on our website. So evld.org will have a page for the bookmobile, so you can know where we're going to be and hopefully plan your stays in your community and know that we're coming soon.
Yes, we'll definitely stay tuned for the bookmobile in 2025, kicking off the New Year strong. Bringing books to the community. I personally, I've told you before, I'm a library user. I love getting to come to the libraries and stuff, but having this in our communities, just maybe steps away from people's homes, where they can just come and check out books, I think it's going to be a game changer.
I hope so. That's the plan, that's the goal, and so that we can provide access where people are at, and so that they can get what they need, whether that is for improvement or entertainment. We want to be there for them.
I love that. What about when folks are done with their books and they want to return?
They can return it. We actually have a return bin right there. So
they can do it in the bus?
They can do it in the bus. Awesome. So you can pick up holds, you can check things out, you can browse. Again, we'll have programming later, but you can bring your returns back.
Can I check out a book in the bookmobile and then return it at a library?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yep.
I love that. Tons of different options for folks to come in, maybe check out a book, see what's available. I'm sure there will be material kind of rotating through, and there will be new stuff.
Yeah, so again, little library, we're going to make sure that we have newer materials on here as well, so that when you come, it's fresh, and hopefully you find what you want.
I love that. Tegan, anything else about the bookmobile you want to mention for folks back at home? I know we're all waiting to get to see it out in the community.
I'm just really excited to have this offering to the community, and we would love your feedback, and we hope you enjoy it as well.
Yeah. So we'll definitely stay tuned for the bookmobile coming to you early 2025. Make sure to stay tuned. If you see it out in the community, stop by and check out one of the books, or as always, stop by one of the libraries or visit evld.org to check out everything you guys offer, which you guys do a lot.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Yep.
Thanks for having us, Tegan,
thank you.
and giving us a little sneak peek on the bookmobile.
Thanks for coming.
Absolutely. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be back with more of the show after this. So stay tuned. We'll be back.
Good morning, Vail.
One of the longest-running syndicated television series is back, America's Black Forum, a weekly series highlighting the latest in our lifestyles, business, entertainment, and finance. We introduce you to entrepreneurs who are making their mark in the business world and leaders who are fighting for change.
Welcome to America's Black Forum.
Tune in each week to know what's happening in our world today on America's Black Forum.
Hey, it's your boy, Nephew Tommy, your host for an all-new season of Black College Quiz, where the nation's best and brightest display their knowledge of Black history and culture while competing for prizes and scholarships. So get ready to see HBCU Nation take the academic field. Black College Quiz! BCQ! Black College Quiz! BCQ! Black College Quiz! BCQ! Yeah, man.
It's time for the best coverage of the top stories in sports. The Sports Wrap with Jason Page starts now.
How do you make Anthony Edwards the face of your franchise if you're the Minnesota Timberwolves? We'll get into that.
And we say hello to our good friend Matt Verderam, who hangs out with us from SI.com. Their NFL insider, one of them, is hanging out with us on the program today.
Did you see Caitlin Clark last night? She put up a 40-burger, hits the game-winning three as time expires. Let's turn our attention to the Denver Broncos, one of the NFL's most dysfunctional situations.
The Sports Wrap with Jason Page.
Living your best life and making memories with your friends. That's me, Elizabeth. And today I'm exploring some amazing sites. Come with us. Welcome to Elizabeth Stanton's Great Big World.
This show looks at anything that has an engine and a story told by the owners. This is a scooter. Have you had it the whole time?
I have not. It's actually the third time I've owned the car.
Sell, regret, sell, regret. To the actual prototype GT40. I got to sit in that car.
Oh, I gotta get me one of these, man.
We've got all the muscle, the speed, and the stories.
I got staged for cancer. A bunch of friends came together and decided that this thing needed to get done then. A lot of friends came together and made this thing happen.
Hey, if it has an engine and a story, you're going to hear about it on rides. Almost every vehicle, doesn't matter what walk of life you're from, there's some tie to your past.
Good morning, Vail.
Happy Friday. Welcome back to the TV8 Weather Center. It is a snowy Friday out there. Please be safe when you're driving, and let's take a look at the conditions. 8 a.m., 27 degrees. Yes, we have lots of morning snow, a high of 37, 50% chance of snow throughout the day, and winds west to southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. 8 a.m., 27 degrees. Snow showers continuing on through noon. 4 p.m., 36 degrees and partly cloudy. And then 8 p.m., 27 and partly cloudy. Let's take a look at that I-70 corridor. Eagle 42 and cloudy. Avon 39. Vail 37 and snow throughout Eagle, Vail, and Avon. And then Denver 43 and sunny. So a little bit of everything in these mountain towns. Tonight, a low of 14 degrees, a few clouds, and sunset at 5:49 p.m. Winds light and variable. Saturday, 43 degrees, Sunday, 46, Monday, 47, Tuesday, 47, and Wednesday, 38. Get on out there, have some fun in that snow, and happy Friday.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
You know TV8 Vail has great local content, but did you know about our production services? Hire an expert to develop your website reel, commercials, live stream events,